How's it going? All right, today Gary and I are going to show you what it is that we do probably 3 to 4 days out of the week. So today we are going to, first things first, we got a acceptance. Let me see, I don't know if you can read that. I just got an email from one of our asset managers. We got an acceptance on one of our properties. We make about anywhere from 5 to 10 bids every single week on properties, and I say that maybe 2 out of 10 bids that we make get accepted because there's a lot of investors, and we get outbid in a lot of properties. So today we got an acceptance. So immediately what we're going to do today is we have to drop off an earnest money check on this particular property. When you get an acceptance, it's very important that you drop off an earnest money check and the contracts. As you can see, Gary is doing the final walkthrough on the contract and signing the papers. It's so important that the day that you get the acceptance that you drop off the check with either the listing agent or the asset manager that owns the property. After we do that, we got a call from a couple of our different asset managers, and let me just find that paper. And they gave us a bunch of property to look at. These are new properties, just came on the market. We need to look at these properties before anyone else does, and if we like them, we need to make bids on them right away, because we're not the only ones in the field making bids on these properties. So what we do every single day is we map out different properties in different areas, and we're going to go by all the properties, and we're going to show you the properties, how we look at them. After that, we're going to go to a property we just bought, which is on Loomis, and today is the first day of construction. And so we're going to go through that particular property and show you what happens on the first day of construction. So we're going to have a long and full day today. Anything you want to add?
No, I think Nathan summed it up. I think the biggest thing is when we go look at these properties, the first thing we need to do, or immediately when we get these properties, we jump in our car and we go look at them, because time is really of the essence. And if we find a property that makes sense, we move on it quickly, get that offer in same day, and when we do get our acceptance, as Nathan just did, we immediately bring escrow funds, because we need to make sure we tie that property up. So let's go have a good day.
Hey guys, we're just driving out to take a look at some of the properties, drop off that check as we mentioned earlier, and Nathan just got a call from one of the asset managers regarding a property that just hit the market. So he's actually speaking to them right now. So I thought this might be a good opportunity to hear him as he talks to these guys and talks about negotiating these prices. So just hang tight, and you're going to see Nathan at work.
I like that address. So I know we did a house right down the street. What's the bank asking for right now? And you already have an offer on it right now. Okay. And this is a 3+1 with an attic, so there's a potential for more. So 39, but you have an offer at 40. Okay. How strong is that offer? All right. We'll head there. We'll be there in 2 hours. Can you text me the address? Thanks, Jason. Thanks a lot. Bye. Alright guys, so basically I just got a call from one of our asset managers. There's a property that has just come on the market, and they already have an offer on it right now. But it's in the area that we flip a lot of houses. I love this area. It's a brick bungalow. It has an attic that we can put in there, 2 bedrooms, or possibly 1 master bedroom with a bathroom, which is what we do in a lot of these houses. They have an offer on it already. We know what the offer is. It all depends on how much work the property needs. So we're going to head there right away, because if we don't get an offer in within probably 2 to 3 hours, we're going to lose this deal. So this is what happens. I mean, we have our day planned out, and then we get calls like this, and obviously we have to change our plans a little bit to go look at these houses, because when these houses come on the market, you have to jump on them, and jump on them extremely fast. It's one of the reasons why we're so successful, why we flip so many houses, and why our track record is basically superior to I would say any other rehabbers out there in the market today in Chicago. So when we get to the property, I'll go ahead and show it to you guys. Thanks. All right, we just arrived at Century 21, which is the where we have to drop off the earnest money check for the property that we just bid on and just got accepted. So Gary is gonna walk in and drop the check off.
Let's lock another one down.
Lock another one down. Okay, so we just dropped off the earnest money check, and now what we're doing is we're just looking through kind of where we want to go first. We do want to find out that one property. I got a text message from the asset manager, and it's on Loomis, and I think that's perfect for us to go there because we have to look at that property first, and then we have a property that we're starting rehab today, and we can stop by and I can show you the progress of basically it's 12 o'clock, and I can show you the progress they've done in a couple hours on Loomis. So we're gonna go ahead and enter it into our GPS, and then when we get there, we'll go ahead and turn the camera back on and film it. So here's the first property we're looking at, and I can already tell before even looking at the house that this particular street is too busy. It's too busy of a street. So if you look at the houses here, they're actually pretty nice. And if this was a little bit more of a quiet street, we would definitely consider this. But before I even go in this house, and this house is right over here. This house is right over here. I'm not even gonna go inside the house because it's just not worth it. We won't buy a house on a street that's this busy. So, Gary, if you could pan. You can see that it's a very busy street, which just makes it a little bit less attractive and a little bit harder to market. So we're going to go ahead and pass on this house and go to the next house. All right, this is the second property that we're looking at. It's right here. It's actually, the block looks semi-quiet. However, if you look up there, there's a bunch of multi-units right there, and then there's a multi-unit right there. But this house has been on the market for quite some time, so that one of the things that we could do is we can actually make a very low bid on this particular house. It's a nice looking structure. I mean, we like brick houses, and that the next door neighbor looks like they take care of their house as well. So, and then you have your neighbors over here. You have these are non-brick houses, but they're single family, which is nice. The only issue is the multifamilies over there, but they're across the street. So what we'll do is we will go ahead and we'll call the bank and see, how low they'll go. It's been on the market for quite some time, so if we could pick it up for the right price, maybe $30,000, $35,000, then it could definitely make sense. I mean, we're gonna have to pull some comps, but this is definitely something I'm gonna check off and look into a little bit more. And the subject property. All right. Alright, we're at the other house. Unfortunately, we can't get in for some reason. The lockbox is not working. However, this is a good house too. If you look, there's churches. This is a church right here, which is really nice. I mean, if you could buy a house right next to a church, that adds value, because it's gonna be a quiet area, well-protected area. And the houses next door look pretty decent, and this one's not bad. So we're going to try to get the lockbox code, and when we do,